So you see, this is probably the only program which is able to introduce the new product today with the outstanding performance of aircraft. And as what already was said by the previous speakers, it's extremely important to have a proper support, not only to have a great product, but also proper support. This is, I would like to introduce to you where we are today with the support center, which is located in Venice, two facilities for the training center in Venice and Moscow, with the warehouse and logistics support from Lufthansa Technik, and warehouse located in Frankfurt, as well as the warehouse which is located here in the States, Wolflander. So apart from support from the manufacturer, we are working with several MRO providers, and we already have in place 11 contracts with MRO provider, which will give a confidence to the customers all over the world to be sure that this product will be supported worldwide. I would like to conclude that it is an honor to us to be here to introduce to you the new product, which is already within 1 month demonstrated excellent performance. And we are looking forward to answer to all your questions after the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have a good friend sitting in the audience, Mr. Russ Elander, that goes back about 15 years, and he taught me, well, he told one underwriter, he taught me everything I know in the airline business, so I gave him credit for it. But he also taught me a term, fuselage envy. And obviously, everybody's looking for bigger, better, faster airplanes. So obviously, our panelists today provide larger equipment. So we'll start asking them kind of the fun, tough questions. Obviously, in a challenging environment with fuel rising, labor issues in both mainline and regional partners, customer service issues, you as manufacturers, in the OEMs, how do you go about choosing your platform and the direction that you'll go with the particular aircraft type? Anybody can go first. June?
As far as fuel is concerned, as I explained on the chart, our airplane itself is designed for fuel efficiency. So meaning that it's a kind of built-in risk mitigation to the fluctuation of the fuel. As for the customer support, as the first manufacturer, this is the first experience for us to make commercial airplane. So we are trying to set up the customer support globally with the experienced service providers. Our entry into service would be 2014. We have selected the partners with our SARB and CAE for the technical publication and training. So again, we are trying to tie up with the experienced partners in that area.
Okay, somebody else? Go ahead.
Maybe I can.
Eric?
So I mentioned some of these during my introduction, and clearly lower operating costs is a key driver. With volatility of fuel price right now, it's definitely asking for new solution. New solutions for us, as I said, we can offer the turboprop can be a solution to that fuel price efficiency issue we're all facing. And at the same time, keeping our RJ platform extremely competitive in terms of fuel efficiency. It's always been our reputation at Bombardier. I'm glad that my colleague from MRJ recognized on this slide that we have an advantage towards Embraer. We can discuss further the MRJ versus the Bombardier, but we've always been #1 in terms of fuel efficiency, and we're planning to stay there. So more passenger comfort, we've talked about that, is another key driver. So when we do talk to customer, they're asking for more comfort. Different class seating is important. Connectivity is another one. Customer support and service is a major driver. Of course, we have a well-established base where around the world we have parts you know, that can fly anywhere. Flexibility is another one. People are looking for commonality. So when we do design an airplane, we have always in mind that if it is already a CRJ or a Q400 operator, to have an airplane that will minimize their cost of transition towards this new platform. So we've designed, as an example, our CRJ 1000 with this in mind, so it is same pilot rating type.
Okay. Svetlana?
Well, I believe that one of the most critical things is the support, and that was, as that was already said, so maintenance cost is the critical things. And with the new product, you have to be sure that you deliver the high reliability equipment, not only high reliability equipment, but as well the equipment which will be easy to support with the proper organization and place and reliable supply. So this is, I think, the key issue.
Okay. Guillaume?
It's difficult to add more things after what you said. I will repeat, but we didn't develop a brand new aircraft, so that we are maybe in a different situation as at least our two last colleagues. What we did is we are, with all our the portfolio of different customers we are very close to the customer requirement, and we try to collect from them what they need today, what they will need tomorrow, and also what's their customer, because at the end, who pays is the passenger. So what their customer are expecting from the aircraft. It is a reason why we have, and we did the same analysis as our colleague from Bombardier, we have developed this new concept of a dual class for a turboprop. We have also the front door, which was, as I repeat, a real request from the US market. And we have, for the airline, improved the cockpit with the full new avionics for the maintenance concept as well. And we are trying to play with these two different requirements, the passenger and the airline, and to give to the airline the best service at the lowest cost.
Very good. Obviously, with the rising fuel cost and the resurgence of turboprops, 2 out of our 4 panelists obviously have turboprop product. Have the other 2 operators, have you considered maybe at some point in your platform developing a turboprop to be competitive in addition to the jet product?
You know, I would say simply, each of us probably should, and this is what we all did, focus on the market which we consider has a potential. So probably I will reflect the idea, which is quite natural, that, for example, for Superjet, we really believe that the 100-seater will be growing, as well as, which is true, each product suited for each market. For turboprops, for example, it's a particular range where this product is effective, as well as for the jet, it's probably longer routes with a particular fuel burn. So, you see, I believe that each product has its market to be effective and competitive.
Okay, thank you. June, would you like to address, would Mitsubishi at some point consider entering the rebuilding of a turboprop in some category?
As far as Mitsubishi is concerned, we are all tied up with the, developing the current regional jet. But I may add that if you compare our smaller sister, which is MRJ 70, MRJ has 2 types, MRJ 70 and 90. And if you compare MRJ 70 with some of the turboprops, MRJ is so fuel efficient that it could be sometimes better than the turboprops in terms of the fuel burn. But I don't think we're going to try for turboprops for the time being.
I just had to ask that question. I'm a turboprop guy. So